The nationwide declaration of the community quarantine following the COVID-19 outbreak in the country did not give us much time to prepare for what was about to happen. But in this period of uncertainty, we did become more certain that millions of our kababayans here and around the world need to hear the gospel of Christ that would give them hope and peace amid this particular storm. As a broadcast ministry, it is imperative that we continue the work that we have been doing to communicate to the nation the facts, updates, and the words of encouragement as much as we possibly can. By God's grace, our 12 local radio stations have been able to broadcast, going into our first response emergency mode. This means delivering essential information about COVID-19 and its situations while maintaining a skeletal force and the staff working from home to support the daily operations. Now, during this time also, we have able to maximize our online resources to further expand our reach, not just geographically, but also through different age groups. Social media platforms like Facebook and YouTube not only provide a visual element to our radio programs, but also gives our stations a way to keep in touch with their audience even during this period of physical distancing. One of our online ministries called Now XD, Life in Flux, which is our streaming platform for young people focused on contemporary Christian music, also launched 2 podcasts, Break Time and Fast Track, which can now be streamed on Spotify. With the restrictions on mass gatherings, and a number of our stations have aired Sunday worship broadcasts together with their church partners. And for 2 Sundays now, over 702 DZAS, we have been airing the church services of the Chinese churches for the benefit of our Chinese listeners. All these to prove that the church is never the building, but the people of God, wherever they may be. With the increase in listenership, we have also seen an influx of messages, prayer requests, and questions, mostly on the topic of the Bible's view on pestilence, God's protection, preservation, and care of His children during dark times such as these. As a result of the pandemic, many businesses have been shut down. And even you, our ministry supporters, have not been spared from this particular crisis. But in spite of this, we have seen how the Lord continues to sustain us through our burden and through your burden to be our partners. You willingly shared what you have right now to support the broadcast ministry, and we praise God and we thank you for your support and prayers for FEBC. With this, let us remember what the Apostle Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 12 to 15. This service that you perform is not only supplying the needs of the Lord's people, but is also overflowing in many expressions of thanks to God. Because of the service by which you have proved yourselves, others will praise God for the obedience that accompanies your confession of the gospel of Christ, and for your generosity in sharing with them and with everyone else. And in their prayers for you, their hearts will go out to you because of the surpassing grace that God is in you. Thanks be to God for His indescribable gift.